What is idea extraction? Well, it's a very fantastic trick to come up with ideas that you know people are going to be willing to pay for before you actually build anything. And that's fantastic because building anything, even a minimum viable product, takes quite a bit of work. Now, what if you, before you build anything, you knew there were people willing to pay for that? And this is where idea extraction comes into place. And the definition, it's very simple. The process of discovering business ideas by actively reaching out to business owners to find out what are the main points they would be willing to pay to reduce or eliminate. So go out there, call people in the industry you're interested in serving, and find out from these real people what their problems are. And then think of a way of building a solution around that problem. And you know, once you go back to these people, you can say, by the way, you told me this was an issue, and if there was a solution out there, you will be willing to pay for it. Well, guess what? Thanks to your idea and thanks to your feedback, I've been able to come up with a solution. And you know that once you build it, finding paying clients is not going to be so hard because you're building things that you know they're solving a real world problem, which it's one of the main reasons why a lot of businesses fail is because they build things that nobody wants. So you're taking that out of the equation. You know, once you build it, people will want it because you used idea extraction. Now there's some case studies from the foundation, and I recommend to go and check the foundation because they're big promoters of idea extraction, and they have a lot of real world case studies where people have used this approach to come up with ideas and generate pretty good incomes on online businesses, getting started with idea extraction. 4 advantages of using idea extraction. Your idea is validated before you even start building it. This is the situation where you want to be before you build anything. You already have a list of prospective clients that are willing to pay for your product. Ideally, you have 5-10 people that you found that they have this common problem, and because you're maintaining a relationship with them and asking them for feedback, they are very likely to go and say, once you build this, because we really need this, we're willing to pay for it. One of your prospect clients may be willing to finance the development of the product. It's not uncommon that if somebody is really on board with you on solving this idea, they may actually say, you know what, I really need this so much that I'm willing to pay you to get it done. Like they'll be like, I was gonna build this, somebody had to build it, you know, here's some money and go ahead and build it. There's some cases where this has happened as well, and you know now you're building something somebody wants. So I recommend reading based on about this topic, like ideation. Hot Seat, Chapter 3, Hot Seat, written by Dan Shapiro. How to Get Startup Ideas by Paul Graham. He's got a really nice essay. By the way, Paul Graham's essays are legendary in the startup community. And how do you think of an idea? It's one of Quora threads where there's a lot of suggestions on how to come up with a great idea. So there you go. I hope you can come up with a fantastic idea that you can validate as soon as possible, and that would be the very good way of getting started to build a successful online business. Hey, did you enjoy this video? If you want to see more like this, just subscribe here. If you want a free gift, click here. Yeah. Which one is going to be the one you